morning guys, welcome back to the channel. We're taking the H over to see if we can work out this tow bar business. So All Stars is a bit over a week away, and then the trip up to Mackay for road trip the following week after that. So I need to get this sorted. So yeah, hopefully we can have a win today, heading over to our mate's little fab shop. So hopefully we can figure out a game plan and get it happening. Oh, glorious day. Just picked up a couple of wheels. There's not much life left on those R's, but hopefully there's enough to get me through All Stars. If not, looks like I'll just be skidding. Got a 255 on a 10-inch rim. Should fit all right. 4.5-inch backspace. I usually run an 8.5-inch rim with a 3.5-inch backspace, so should be mint. Well, continue on our journey. The state of this thing, filthy. We may have found a winner, at least a contender. Success. There we go, first little trailer test. So I'll just run it down the road, see how it sits. Can jack the H up a bit. Which probably wouldn't hurt. Can bend that hitch up a little bit as well. And I do want to put the leaf springs on the other side of the axle, so that'll drop the trailer down a fair bit. But all in all, we might have a winner. So yeah, lights work and everything, so that's a bonus. Definitely got to level it out a bit. The arse of the trailer is very, very high, but oh well. We can work on these things. And I do need to brace the tow bar set up a little better. But we're getting closer. Now the fun part, trying to reverse park a trailer with a trans brake. Race car life. Got it in there good enough, I reckon. Hey guys, back working on the H, just doing a couple of little things. Very, very little really. It's a beautiful blue sky day, but my God, is it chilly. It's not too bad in the sun, but oh, getting that shade. And she is fresh. So I just ripped off the rears, 15 V8s, 275 PSRs. So got a shout out to the PSRs and the Heroes, like such a mint all-round tyre. So these tyres here have done just over 5,000 Ks, probably 6 events I think. Unreal good all-round tyre. So, and cheap as chips, $300 a pop compared to like Mickey Thompson's at the moment, which are ridiculous. But yeah, we've had to put some Street R's on for All Stars next week, and then I've also got a couple of cheap Heroes I picked up. So these are them here. Scored these for a whopping $30. Old mate reckons they didn't work anymore on his. To me, I'll buy them all day. I'll get another 2,000 Ks out of them, depending on how I misbehave. So they're Heroes. I find the Heroes are just a touch wider than the PSRs, and the PSRs are a touch taller from memory. Let's have a quick look. Probably not a great way to check when they're one's on a rim and one's not, but we'll have a quick squizzle. Yep. So you can sort of see, even with the difference of meat there, I reckon the PSR's a touch taller. And the Hero just a touch wider. So if you've tried a 275/60 Hero and doesn't quite fit, maybe you need a PSR. So, or vice versa, you want just that touch more, a little bit of height, maybe you want the PSR. But yeah, Heroes are bloody cheap at the moment. You can buy up here in Brizzy or Goldie, southeast Queensland, you can get them for 220 bucks a pop, I think they are, which is outrageous. And I used to run them on the old setup, which was, 1230 horsepower, and I could take off with about 950 horsepower in first gear, 40k roller, and just bring it through the boost and up through the gears, and she'd take every bit of it. So anyway, I'm going to go rip those over, get them changed, doing a little bit more prep, getting ready for next week. What do you reckon, Foreman? Sitting in the sun, Jobs, aren't you? Because it's too chilly. So we're going to pop these on for a test fit. And we're going to up the suspension a bit. See how she looks. Okay, after much painfulness, I was able to get that up one hole, which is maybe like 15 mil. I wanted to go up to that one, but it just doesn't want to play the game. Don't even know if we're going to have exhaust clearance at that level, so we'll just leave it at that. Disconnected the anti-roll bar for now on this side. So we'll zippy tie him up out of the way. Apparently I should have been doing that for a while, but hey, we don't know these things until we know these things. So we'll do the other side and see how we go. Well, that was a somewhat productive day. I didn't get the suspension up as high as I'd liked, as you could see earlier in there, but it is sitting a fair bit higher. And I got the anti-roll bar disconnected, so got the 10-inch rims on, 255 Street R, which I've said about 20 times now, but hey. Toe ball's definitely sitting higher, obviously, and hopefully with that bent up a little bit more, that'll be Mickey Mouse. So we might take it for a wrap around the block. Make sure everything is clearing. Like I said, I've had 5.5s on it before with a 10-inch rim, so it shouldn't be an issue. Beautiful looking evening. So we do have a couple little tyre rubs going around a roundabout. Though car feels like it steers differently though, lifted up in the back. Don't know if I want to do that and change it at the track or not. It was a bit more effort than I thought, but obviously I get quicker at it the more I did it. We might just see how it goes down the track at this setup and decide from there. home to delivery. Gotta get some water. Little tackers. Go and get some tyres put on them. Fit them up. Oh, all this extra work to get ready for All Stars, I tell ya. The poor H, she's loaded up. Time for a coffee stop. Go home, swap some wheels over, check these front runners out, see what they look like on the front. Obviously. And probably put the 8.5s back on with the Heroes. See how they look with this car all jacked up. Front runner fits. Definitely got a bit of rubbing going on with the 255 Street R's on the 10-inch rim, so we might have to give that some love. A bit of a comparison, 275/60 on an 8.5 rim Hero with a 255/60 on a 10-inch rim, and there's quite a bit of height difference there. And see that width difference, that 10-inch rim just squaring up that tyre. Which one do you prefer, Jobs? A couple little scrapies on this side. Nothing that won't fix. Okay. She certainly sits higher with the PSRs on. I was going to run my 18s on the back with a spacer towing the trailer, but I think we might just stick with this height. It's kind of getting where we need to be.
Hey guys, I just want to take this moment for the people who've stuck around and watched the finish of this part 2 of the getting the H ready for the upcoming Dragon drives. Massive shout out to you guys who continue to watch and watch all the way through. It helps the watch hours immensely. So I'm a big watcher. I watch most of what I watch on YouTube all the way through. Even if you're not sitting down there paying attention, it's on in the background. It's really good for the people who are trying to make a living out of YouTube. To everyone else, massive shout out to everyone who's come on board in the last couple of months. It's been a really big couple of months. Nearly 800 subs in the last 2 months. June was my biggest month financially on YouTube, smashing January, which obviously January was some of that's content, so obviously I did a hell of a lot more videos through June. I think it ended up with about 20 odd vids, 5 shorts and a live or 2, so you know, almost something every day. So yeah, the start of the year I wanted to crack 5,000 subs and 500,000 views. Now I predominantly do longer form videos, longer form content, not just shorts. A lot of people do a lot of shorts, which bring in subs and bring in views, but the views aren't long form views. So is it a realistic sort of snapshot of how the channel's doing or not? I don't know, but in what I want, 500,000 views for the year and hit 5,000 subs. We're at over 4,500 subs now. I was just under 3 at the start of the year, so killing that. And we're at 380,000 views. So really killing that. 111,000 views in June. I'm blown away. So pat yourselves on the back if you watch. I really appreciate it. I'm up in Bundy for a few days just to chill out, see the girlfriend. Next week is going to be absolutely huge. So All Stars starts on Thursday. Still have a little bit to do to the H. I need to flatten out that tow bar, hitch a little bit, and put a chain retainer on it. And I need a bump button. All Stars has like a 1 second reaction limit. So with how long mine takes to come up on the 2-step on the boost, I need something. So still got that to do. A little bit of running around, find some lug nuts for the new front runners, pack the trailer, get all ready, and we're out there on Thursday. So there is a test and tune out there on Thursday. I don't think I need to test. I'm not trying to be competitive. I'm just out there to be involved in the event, capture the event, and just have a good time. And then that finishes on Sunday. So yeah, I've said it before, but obviously now there's test and tune Thursday at Willowbank. First day starts Friday, Willowbank. We drive to Warwick, 200 kilometre drive. We do 8th mile at Warwick, then we're back at Willowbank on Sunday, finish it off, and then there's also a shootout. So they've really tried to keep the competition going, and like there's something like 6 hours of track time every day. So there's going to be no shortage of people giving it a crack. So it's going to be really good. And then I cruise back up this way. So I'm going to spend another couple of days next week, stop in and see the girl, and then drive up to Mackay for a road trip. So I won't waffle on too much for that. Not too sure on how I'll do the format of videos, whether it'll be daily or whether it'll be a couple incorporated. We will just see. But there's heaps of content coming up. Thanks a lot. If you really do want to support the channel, I'm not even wearing one of my shirts. It's been a bit chilly, so grab a shirt, $50 a pop, $10 postage. I throw a handful of stickers in, so it's good value. You know, there's $20, $30 worth of stickers there if I was to sell them individually. Really trying to get the name out there. I am in the process, just waiting for a quote back on some more shirts and some jumpers, and I'm getting a couple of long sleeve shirts made for myself and a mate for when we're racing. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. If you want to pre-order a jumper, let me know.